Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of IndieCraft. Today, we are doing a request from my best bud, the connoisseur of retro video games, and I must presume maple syrup, the one and only Freezing Factor. His request was originally to make a Game Boy, but after much discussion, we compromised on me building his real-life game shop that he owns and runs. That's how you know you're getting old, when you're like, oh yeah, my bud runs a game store, you know, just casually. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to build the Extra Life game shop. Go check them out. I know they're on Instagram. I'm sure they're elsewhere. Go check them out. And if you happen to live in the area, you should definitely go to the store, because the one and only Freezing Factor could greet you, and you'd be so lucky to shake his hand. We've been buds for a long time, but I have not touched his fine, glorious Canadian hands. But before we go any further, it's time for an intro. No one has asked still for the Season 5 intro, so no Season 5 intro for you. We're going to listen to the Season 2 special intro, which is, I think I did a special, and then I made a terrible intro alternative for it. So brace yourselves, everybody. Brace yourselves.
IndieCraft episodes are cool.
Yep.
But IndieCraft specials are cool. I'm IndieCraft.
You know, it's interesting listening to myself from that time, pretending to sing badly. When I was legitimately trying to sing, it wasn't good either. So it's like, the spectrum isn't as far off as I probably felt like it was at the time. I was like, all right, now I'm going to sing badly to be funny. And then it's like, yeah, but it's also kind of embarrassing when my actual singing is about on par with it. So anyhow, I hope you guys are having a great week. Before we go too far in this video, though, I'm about to lose it on y'all. First of all, thank you all and everyone who checked out the last episode. There got a ton of views, so I hope and imagine maybe there's some new people on board. But I must chastise you because this whole show revolves around me build suggestions from people just like yourself out watching this video. And there were no build suggestions on the last episode. I just don't know what to make of that. So I consider this your warning. You know, if this video doesn't have at least 30 build suggestions in the comments, I don't know if we can continue another week. This may spell the end for the whole show. So anyhow, all that said, do appreciate. Welcome to the channel. If you did check it out, thank you for checking it out. But yeah, leave your suggestions down below. That is what this show is all about, building your things you want and making your mark on this world. So please do it. And yeah, I'll try my best to do you justice in the video. I can't promise that I will, but I can promise you that I will try. That is definitely going to run right into that platform. The staircase is instantly a failure. Okay, back it up. Let's rip this thing apart. I also, now that I've chastised y'all, I need to apologize. I always put the commenter of whoever suggested the build idea in the video as a little pop-up, like, woo, there's their comment. It's all cute. Yeah, I totally dropped the ball. So Natalie, who left a great suggestion last week for this amazing pupuseria right here, our first real establishment in the town right here, pupuseria La Nabisco. Yeah, I didn't put her comment. I'm sorry, Natalie. I always do it in the edit. I don't know what happened. I clearly wasn't with it last week, so there we go. You all have been insulted, and I have confessed my failures as well. So everyone gets one mistake, but if I don't get it again this episode, then there's something wrong with me, so I'm sorry. So, any Housers, y'all. So I'm thinking we're going to build this thing. It'd be kind of cool if it were like underground here. That's kind of what I'm imagining. This tree, I do like that it's here, but it absolutely has to go, unfortunately, for this to work. I'm not going to try to build it under my house because I have a basement already, and it wouldn't surprise me if as I went on here, if I wanted to do more. So we're going to build it into this side. And I have a really fun idea for the front of the building. I don't know that I'm going to be able to accomplish it. Sometimes in this show, my ambition greatly outdoes my skill. So it's a risk, but I'm willing to embarrass myself in front of millions of people right now on the internet to take this chance and build an interesting front to this building. But we'll see what we can do. I do have an idea that I think will be pretty dang cool, but it does require kind of ripping out quite a bit of wall here. I also should have pulled up some reference before I tried to pull off what I'm about to do, but I didn't. So if it doesn't look anything like what I'm what I'm trying to build, y'all tell me. I'm not going to tell you though. I'm just going to go try to build it. And the second you guess, no cheating, let me know if in a comment the timestamp when you figured out what I was building. So I think it will, for people who know it, I think it'll be apparent pretty quickly. But if you don't know it, it may never become apparent. So cool. And you may never become a parent if you don't want to. Cool. Let's do this. Should we just have this bad boy plopper? You know what? Screw it. Let's just have it come down in the middle of the ice. It's a little weird, but we can have a little ice walk here. That'd be fun. Whatever. Okay. I did experiment a little with this before the episode, but let's go to a crafting table and I'm going to need some flowers. So let's grab out. Do I have any red flowers? Okay, I have a lot of red flowers. Perfect. But anyways, I kind of lost myself in the middle of my own thought there, so I apologize. But leave your suggestions down below. That's what I'm asking for. Any build ideas you got, anything you want me to make in this an episode of this would be great. We're building a little bit of a town here, so I think as things come in, it really comes to life. These always kind of start it's like, okay, here's a weird thing in a field, but then as things go in around it, it adds to it, ends up feeling very cool. So I am not going to need any gray. So let's turn these purple. I bet some of you, just from that mere first thing, already know what I'm building, but some of you may not. So here we go. This is going to be, it's going to be tough to get in here. Okay, maybe rip these out and I'll deal with the pathway when I get there, but I think I have to have this 4 high for this to really work. So yeah, these can come out though. Yeah, just like that. That'll be perfect. That'll be totally fine. Okay. We'll build this across. I won't need all these blocks, but I will need a lot of them and we'll figure out exactly how it all fits after I get kind of the face of this build. And 1, 2, 3. Cool. Again, we don't need all of this. Some of it has to come out, but this will be fine for a start. Okay, then we'll rip out this section here, which will kind of make it work. So, anyways, I've said this a couple times now, but I hope you're all having a fantastic week. I'm having an okay week. I've had a little bit of suffering this week. My guitar, so it's really cold and humid. I probably mentioned in the last video. I think the last episode was right in the middle of a snowstorm. I had filmed it, but I'm sure if you're American, you are aware of the massive snow system that moved through. Well, it also had a lot of just straight cold, right? And when that came through, it got really dry. And the problem with it getting really dry is that it was really dry and my guitar broke, which was extremely upsetting. So I've actually had to spend the week. It just cracked right down the face of my acoustic guitar. So I was distraught. I won't even try to lie to you and pretend I was having it together. I was just so upset. I was like, oh my gosh, my guitar's broken. This kind of really throws a damper in your week. It was funny. I picked it up and I like to play it and I was like, oh, this is a little out of tune. I'm kind of surprised. I was just playing it the night before. I was kind of surprised I could even handle how out of tune this was. I must have just been really out of it when I was playing. I was like, oh no, it's really out of tune. I'm tuning it up and I'm like, oh, it's weird. Then I look down and there's this huge split in it. And it was extremely distressing. But thankfully, got it glued up and I think mostly fixed. It's not perfect in terms of visually, but I'm okay with that. I would love it to look just as beautiful as the day I got her, but I'm being honest, it's had a rough life. I've traveled all over the world with it. So my poor guitar, it has not been abuse free from me, if I'm being honest. So I tried to take care of her, but yeah, she got a little worse for wear this week, but I hope that none of you had your instruments crack in that you're still living a good life, unlike me. So, but if you do have a guitar crack or an instrument broke this week, just know you're not alone. Okay. Also, I do have a special item in my basement. I was going to show you all during the intro, but I kind of forgot. But I have a special little box. I guess I can show you now. Let's show you now. I think I should make an entrance to my basement from down there. That'll be really cool. So I have a special item in this box right here. Dirty, rotten, filthy, cheated item. I cheated this item in. I did. Now, a real hardcore Minecrafter in the year of our Lord 2026 may have just gotten this by himself. But got me a villager spawn egg because I'm going to put Friesen in the shop. He's going to be working in the store perpetually. Ow, 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 ow. Yep, that was smart. He's going to be stuck there working for me in my town, and he can't leave. Just what I've always wanted, just to have him locked down just for me. So we're going to put him in, and I cheated that item in. So I'm sorry. I could have gone through all the hassle of finding a villager and like getting him in a boat and blah, 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 whatever. But that would have been hard, and I didn't want to do that. I haven't even found a village yet, so yeah, I did not go through all that hassle. Maybe I should have, but no, for right now, we're just going to spawn a villager in. Hate me. I deserve it, but we'll get this ripped out. Okay, now I don't want to do anything to the face of this bad boy because I want it to kind of keep its look. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just have like a little bit of a side entrance. And we'll just kind of build this in. Does that look kind of stupid? Oh, crap. Wow, this is a really dangerous pit. Maybe I should totally cover this up. Maybe, you know what? I hate, like, not filling in pits entirely because it will always come back to bite me whenever I want to work in there. But I'm just going to do a light covering here to save myself any trauma of falling into the pit and dying mid-episode. But perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to bring this all the way up. I may have to... Well, I got 6 more, it looks like. No, I have 11 more dye. 11 more dye, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I have enough dye. So we just need to get some more wool from our sheep and we'll be fine. So we will be... Actually, I even have more wool. I think I got all the white wool I need. So let's just go ahead and turn this... And we're going to, yeah, make an entrance both sides of this. This isn't exactly a square, which it probably should be if you know what I'm building. What that whole front was all about. But it'll be okay. It'll totally work. So... Anyways, I asked this last week. I'm just going to perpetually ask the same question until I get an answer I'm happy with. But what games is everybody playing right now? I don't know if... I'm assuming if you're watching this video, maybe you play some Minecraft. But I also know not everyone does. You know, my buddy Christian, he watches this series, he claims. Christian, if you're there, you better leave a comment that specifically lets me know that you heard this part of the episode. If you don't, I don't even know what to do with you anymore at that point. I just can't. I've lost all trust for you if you don't. So, but he watches this, and I don't think he has a Minecraft account anymore because I think he lost his account a few years back. So he's just in it for the love of the video, I guess. I don't know what that's about, but I meant to mention last week I've been playing Left 4 Dead, and actually I've played Left 4 Dead before, but me and all my siblings, which I have 3 siblings, so all of us have been getting together and playing Left 4 Dead, which is. It's been a really good time. Left 4 Dead is like a classic, just incredible gaming experience, honestly. And so it's been a few years since I played through both of them, but finished the first game and we're almost through the second game. But they're kind of funny. They're very like, I almost feel like when you see them, like poster and Steam page, they seem kind of serious. And then you get into them and they're very like, not that serious, even though they have their own like intense moments in them, right? They're fairly non-serious, like chill games, which I don't know. I really like. I think they're such a good time. Plus, like you can mod them to death. I was doing I think this is the classic Teletubby mod, right? So instead of zombies, I was mowing down hordes of Teletubbies, which let me tell you, if you haven't tried, it does something for me emotionally, maybe spiritually, if I'm being honest. So I definitely recommend if you can kill some Teletubbies in a legal way, that is. Get out there and do it, please. In a video game, in game, please, please acknowledge in game. But yeah, we've been doing that. It's been really fun. We just got through the carnival one, which is one of my favorite episodes. Like you go through this whole cool carnival, which is like a little creepy and everything, but it's so good. It ends with you putting on, like if you haven't played it, like a big rock concert basically. So you're running like there's pyrotechnics, fireworks, and like zombies are coming from all over. So many special zombies trying to kill you. So it is such a blast. Man, I freaking love the Left 4 Dead games. So we're almost through it. To be honest, I'm a little foggy on. I don't remember which mission is the last mission. I'm sure it's one of those that like when I get into it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I know this mission. But at this moment where we're at, I don't feel that I really remember which mission it is. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about this. Yeah, this whole stairway. I built the stairway first, thinking that would be smart, but the whole stairway is kind of jacked. We're just gonna come back to the stairway. I'm not gonna burden myself. Ooh, no, that can't be there. That totally ruins the illusion from the front. Let's break these. Yeah, you have to enter here. Yeah, if you enter from right there, this will not look correct from the front. Okay, my bad. Almost had a full-on disaster there. Boom. I actually think that's exactly how much I needed. You know what? It's not perfect, but I think you get the idea. The white is a little extreme. Maybe if there were gray, it would be better. I'm going to do a dark spruce floor for this. Why? Mostly because it's the wood that I have the most of right now. But maybe we can think of some good reason that I can make an excuse for it. So there needs to be quite a bit in here. I want to do some arcade machines in here, but I also want to have a shop counter where you can talk to the man, the myth, the legend himself. But I haven't thought through exactly where I want it. It does need to be closed off because I need him to not be able to get out of here. Is kind of important. He is my captive. That is very important. Just as I've always dreamt about for years. I got him in a little basement, kept all to myself. So nothing to be afraid of though, Brandon. Nothing at all, dude. Don't worry. But definitely cobblestone I do. Okay. Let's take damage. Cool. But yeah, Left 4 Dead's really good. Highly recommend it. And the other thing, I haven't actually played this yet, but I got it installed now. Is I've been waiting to get back into Roller Coaster Tycoon. So my brother and I are talking about maybe, he's not been in a video on this channel ever before, but we're talking about doing a maybe Roller Coaster Tycoon videos. So I don't know if that has any interest to anyone here, just know that that's probably coming in the soonish. We're talking, we don't have like a date set or anything yet, but we're gonna try to record that at some point here though, because we both really love the game. I think it would be a different vibe. I don't know if that's the kind of thing anyone wants to watch on YouTube, but you know, for me, it's kind of like if we have a good time making it, it's okay. I don't care. I want people to watch it. My insecurity desires people to watch it and like me, but if no one watches it, it's okay. I hope that if you have any interest, that you'll check it out as a faithful viewer of this show. So, but yeah, we're talking about doing some Roller Coaster Tycoon here soon. So I would be very excited. We could probably incorporate a crafting table. You know what? Let's just do the crafting table into the floor here. It could just be part of the design. I'm definitely thinking about putting him right here. What is that? Is that a torch like glitching the heck out? What the heck? What are you? It is a torch. What in the world? That was weird. I really want to do, I wish I had glowstone. I wonder if I can disguise it enough. Probably not. I kind of would love to do like a hidden light thing in here. So you can't really see all like the illumination from the ceiling. I'd love it to be like, I'd have to do a torch in every spot, which is at my current resource capacity is not super great, but I think it'll be worth it. I think if I do these like so. Okay, whatever. Just go to another tower. Do these like so. I want to make like kind of hidden light. You know, like those LED lights across the ceiling that you can't really see where they're coming from. I kind of want to do it like that. Okay, that's perfect. I probably have slabs back at my house, but what's a million more at this point? So we want the light to come through. So let's do this. Yeah. The ceiling texture might be a little drab if we're being honest with you. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Okay. And then I wanted to make some cobblestone slabs. I think this place really needs some glass, which I intended to incorporate. I even grabbed it out in my inventory before this video started, but I need to actually get that up. Okay. So the problem is I don't want you to see the dirt. Does light still get through? I genuinely can't remember. I don't think it used to, but the game may be different now. It looks like the light is still spreading. Okay, this is going to work, I think. We'll still have to have torches in the main area because this is absolutely not enough light. But I think... Can I get a block there? Hey, that's kind of cool. We'll fix that. Well, we'll do it now. I was going to say we'll fix it in a minute, but let's fix it now. We probably just should rip up this staircase. This flawed tragedy of a staircase is supposed to get us down here. It's kind of pathetic now, for me, honestly. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that looks good, and then we'll just kind of fill that in there, whatever. We'll come back to that. Okay, break that block there. And fill you in. Perfect. You can kind of catch a little bit of that as you're coming in, but that's kind of cool. I kind of vibe with it. I vibe with it. Okay. Glass. I don't have a lot of glass. I kind of want to put it here. I don't know. I don't have silk touch, so I don't want to take chances. Let's do it in the floor. I was going to do it there. I think in the floor will be a nicer look. Let's also just add a couple torches, so I don't want to get spawned and creepered out in here. I definitely have to put doors on at some point here soon too, so I don't get creepered, but I'm going to try to pull off the same move in the floor where there are torches. Again, this would be a perfect time to actually have glowstone, but I don't have that yet, so I'm going to try to pull the same move off here, hide some torches down in the floor, and then put glass over it to cover it up. I think I will use cobblestone again. I think that's a pretty cool look. So if I put them one space away, you're absolutely going to be able to see these here. So I kind of want to put them 2 away so you can't look down and see them. Okay, so if that's here, let's do this real quick. Shoot. That's there. Let me out. Yeah, I mean, you can clearly see those blocks. I don't like that look at all, if you can see them. I don't think I like that look at all. Let's see. Let me make another set of slabs here. My wool. Okay, let's go back down. I don't think I like this. Maybe I would like it if it was all cobble. But I don't know. I don't think I like the look. I think the torch has to go here. Then the cobble goes right here. And it's not a lot of light, but I do think it kind of sells the illusion a little better. I think this will be better. Again, it's not necessarily enough light to light the whole room, which is a little disappointing. But I think it looks way cooler if it's just kind of invisible lighting that's coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It may not be the most perfect thing you've ever seen in your life, but it'll satisfy my aesthetics, which I don't know if they're worth much. I think back in the day in Minecraft, I maybe would have said like, oh, I have pretty good aesthetic design choices, but guys, this game has gone crazy. I feel like there's like a second wave of people that play Minecraft that came into the game later, and they're so much better at the game than anyone who played before, and they know all the things about the new game, of course. This is like, I guess this is just getting old. That's what I'm complaining about. But I feel foolish. I feel like I don't even know how to play the game. I don't know anything, frankly. So, okay. That looks pretty good. I need one there too. I don't know that it really matters to get all these spots filled like I am. But in my head, I think it'll look better. Okay. See, this is going to be cool. Then in the center, we'll just do glass. I kind of want to do... I got 16 logs. It'll be fine. I think I want to do vertical logs here in the floor, like this. Yeah, this is going to be cozy as crap. This may be more as like of a log cabin vibe we're going to land on here than a video game store, but it's okay. I promise there are video game stations that will be coming very soon in this video, but at this moment, I'm totally distracted in overly complicated lighting solutions, baby. I also think the arcade machines are going to be fairly simple. I have kind of an idea in my head what I want them to look like. We'll see once I actually try to build them if that's like actually doable, but I think I have a pretty good idea of what they can look like and how they'll work. Okay, beautiful. And then look at this; it's already drilled out for me. Wow, it's like I'm a legend. I'm a legend for my helping myself out with accomplishing my dreams. All right, torch, torch. I am a single slab short. Let's get another set. Just make some extra. Cool. Just like that. Then you go here. Break you. And yeah, we'll break you. I don't need logs no more. Beautiful. All right, this is coming together really nice. Okay, so let's get out of here. Break that block. And then we'll cover this area with glass, which kind of just looks like there's another floor down beneath. But now anyone who's seen the video will know, no, this is just an overcomplicated solution. That's all this is. So let's light. I'm going to put them on the back side of the controller slots like so. We'll put lighting on the counter. And then let's rip out this wall here. We'll make this our back wall. I'm going to put machines probably against this wall and the opposite wall. Maybe we'll just do two arcade machines probably. And then we'll do the counter back here in the back where you can meet the Friesen factor himself. I think that'll be perfect. Then yeah, there's some touch up that'll need done, of course, but I think this will be perfect. So for the back wall, I don't have a ton of spruce left. I was kind of thinking about doing cobble, but I don't really want it to be like too cobbly in here, I guess. Maybe there's a mixture we can do where we can kind of frame it with some cobble. Let's try this. Let's do cobble like so. Maybe even here as well. Yeah. This will look good. And then I'll kind of connect the ceiling. That'll be good. It's a little maybe not perfect, but I think I'm a little resource constrained still in this world, so I need to get out and do some like serious laboring because don't want to let anyone down here. But okay, let's go back, grab a couple of doors, and oh gosh, what happened to who ripped up my staircase? How dare they? There's been vandalism done to my staircase because I definitely didn't hurt it in the slightest. Let's do a quick sleep. While I do, I'm gonna chug. I got some root beer next to me. What I love about root beer, and this in particular is Diet AW, is it's no sugar and no caffeine. So even in these wee late hours like right now, I'm like, of the night, I'm like, oh, I can still enjoy my overdose of soda. So, spruce trapdoors. I think it's gonna be boring if I do spruce trapdoors because they're a little dark. Do I have enough? Oh, I do. I have plenty of birch. Okay, let's do birch. We'll just make a bunch more birch logs. Yeah, I need to go out. I started like doing some wood in some previous videos, but I clearly need to go out and do some more. Ooh, I forgot they had like isn't silky parts. I don't know if that's gonna look good. Honestly, I don't know if it's gonna look good. We'll try it out. We'll try it out real quick. Okay, first, let's put the door on. You know what? I kind of like it. It's not perfect, but I think I'd rather contrast. I can't make a purple door, right? So, okay. So the only thing about the shop here is that we got to make it so, he can't actually get out, but I'd love it to kind of look like he can get out, But I think this will be enough. Should I just make the lines like follow me along like this? Now, I think this is enough that he can't jump over it. We'll just block this off with... Do I want that? I'm having a little indecision here. I think I do want that. And then maybe we'll do iron bars here. He can get out of this though. He can jump over this. Okay, let's go. Let's not do that. Let's do the iron bar all the way around. And then maybe on this edge, and we'll do this one too to make it match. We'll do stone brick. We can jump over this. I can't remember if villagers can. I kind of feeling like he can do it. He can jump over. So, I was originally planning on doing this anyways. Let's go ahead and just add the top part across. So this is just a fully closed in back area. I think that way I have no fear of our boy escaping. I want him to be trapped in our store perpetually. Okay, we got to get our filthy, dirty, rotten, cheated item out. We can put him in there. Oh, it's so good. And then I forgot I had one other thing I wanted to build as part of this. But I need to grab some, go back to my chest and home. This is great too, because I think I'll build a pathway down here so that you stop, the back of my house isn't like such a danger zone. Okay, first let's grab our filthy, cheaty villager egg. And then we got a few things that we need to craft in here. Okay, let me clear out some dirt. And what I want to craft, I need to get me some nuggies. I think I can make iron nuggies. Okay, iron nuggies. And then farming box. I do not have a lot of sugar cane. This might hamper my plans a little bit. We're gonna try it anyways. Make some paper. I think this is how you make a name tag. Oh, okay. I Googled this, and I Googled this before the video because I thought there wasn't a way to make a name tag. And then I saw there was a recipe on the wiki, so I read it. And no, there's not. It's in a pre-release, apparently. Okay, so we'll just have to role play. This is Freezing Factor, the real man himself. But no, there's no freaking name tag recipe. So I had to find a way. Oh my goodness. We are lagging. What is going on? Okay, it's not a lot, but let's go ahead and make the books we can. Because I forgot I wanted to have bookshelves in the store that are kind of like, you know, games you can buy. It looks like I'm going to be able to make 2, which is so unfortunate. I need more leather. Sorry. I'm sorry. The Extra Life game store. I recommend if you can, just go in person. I guarantee it's so much better than what I built them. At least I think I can guarantee that. I really can't, but I trust that my buddy's done a better job there than I'm delivering today. So I apologize. Apologize for the disservice I'm doing to your store, my dude. Okay, we want some games like, I think maybe I'll just come back and replace these later, but imagine those are retro games right there, retro games. Yeah. Okay, perfecto. Now, last thing to do is I want to have some arcade machines. Okay, so I'm sorry, buddies. It's got to be done. Oh, I feel bad about this. I feel real bad. Do it for the episode. Do it for the fans. I'm sorry, buddies. I'm sorry, cows. Ooh, I felt real bad about that. Okay. Well, at least this cooked beef will make me feel better. All right. So I'm gonna make, I think this will look really good. I'm gonna make item frames. Probably gonna leave them empty, but we'll just have some item frames. Let me just take a look at how these guys look. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Okay, and then I have these I can use, and then I want to make just some levers, like so. Beautiful. Okay, and then I have 5 black wool. I probably need to just shear some sheep real quick. I need some more wool, and I kind of want to. Black wool, it's harder to come by, so I kind of just want to hold on to it. All right, cool. Get some more wool here to dye. I just want the arcade machines to be fun colors is all, so I'm gonna dye them. I got some dandelions, which I think still yellow dye, hopefully. Perfect. Cool. We'll do 2 yellows and 2 reds. Beautiful. And then, okay, I can't sleep yet. Is that it? Is that all I want? I'm thinking about it still. Let's just go down there and try it out. We'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like when we get down there. And then I gotta fix this terrible staircase. Okay, so I want these to kind of just like slot in here. I do think I want to rip out the wall for them, because I love, this is my thought. Right now, we put the wool in here, and on top of this, you get like a lever, and then like maybe like this. Those are your controls. Yeah? And then I'm thinking maybe we use birch here just to like give a different color to the box. And then I was thinking maybe glass over it. Again, this is another instance I could really go for some glowstone. But maybe we do, yeah, maybe let's try this fast. So torches. We'll do torches here. I hate to waste glass if this doesn't work. this would require more item frames. But what if... It's a little dumb. I won't deny it's a little dumb. But it kind of is like a lit up screen. Kind of. Maybe. Okay. Just let me see this through. I need real quickly though, before I get too far here, to just like get some more sand. So beef, be done. Beautiful. Time to munch. I think I will go with this. I will need, so I have 5 leather. I'm 1 short. So there may need to be a little more cow murder. Sorry. They deserve better than me. They really do. I'm a bad guy. Okay. Perfect. We'll make up these last ones here. Yeah, there's going to be a little more cow murder to make this all happen, but I'm sure the children will understand. I had to do what I had to do. I could put fun things in the frames. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do. That'll be a little more fun. It'll look a little goofy. I think like no matter what, it's going to have like a certain element of goof to it all. But that's okay. I do need to rip out a little bit of the wall there. I need to do it without breaking the glass because I want to replace the dirt in the ceiling. I definitely don't like how the dirt looks. So I think I wish I had done... You know what? I think what I'll do, I like the back being stone because it's a nice contrast to the birch, but I think I'll just frame the whole thing and I'll break into that one. We'll frame the whole thing in like this. Then we get the glass in front of it, like so. This one will be yeller. And we'll do lever and light. Okay, we'll get that over there. Perfect. Yeah, maybe I will put something fun in the frames. Okay, we'll break out the cobblestone so we don't have to deal with any of that. Oh my. This is so precarious. This barely fits in this area with this giant pit. It's fine. It's fine. No me's were harmed in the making, except my poor achy breaky heart. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh shoot, there's still dirt. There's still dirt. Okay, break you out too, and then birch here. Now there's no dirt. Did I leave the dirt? No, this is stone. That's why it didn't draw my attention. But we'll also replace this with birch. Just like so. Okay. The glass should be done. Let's run back. And I don't know what items to put in there. Maybe I'll just put in like some random plant related things at the moment. I'm not really sure what will look good as like on a screen. Maybe it does. I'm kind of like, I'm a little torn with myself right now. It may actually just look better without anything in the frames. So, all right. I don't have anything to breed with, but cow had to go. Sorry, cow. Sorry. I'm sorry. I do feel a little dirty about it. Not gonna lie, it feels a little bad. Okay, great. We'll get on a couple frames. We got our glass. You know what? We'll put the beef in there too. You know, that was already going. I don't want to waste another coal just for one. Beautiful. Okay, let's come on down here and let's get this in the frame. Brandon, I really hope this does you justice, my dude. I hope you look at this and you're like proud that this is your store's representation in Minecraft. And you're not totally hate me forever for this. And if you do, I would understand. I'm a bad friend. I'm a very bad friend. Perfect. Okay. This one got a block here. So we'll get a block here. That makes it look good from inside the store. Before we go any further, let's do our dedication sign, which I never keep enough stuff on me to actually pull off. Actually, do I just not have the wood? I just don't even have it. I don't even have it. Okay, we're taking another trip back to the house, of course. And then we'll make our dedication sign. And then maybe I'll fix the walkway off camera. I don't know if I got it. Guys, I don't know if I got it in me at this moment to fix the walkway. Okay, 2 signs should be enough. Are 2 signs enough? Yeah, it's enough. Let's get back in here. I want to put a sign on the door, though. I don't want it to affect the design, though. I kind of like... Yeah, we'll do it on the door. We'll do it on the door. So, extra life game shop. Yeah, maybe I'll do the goodies on both sides. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Extra Life Game Shop. We'll do a sign over here as well. Here we go. Extra Life Game Shop. Cool. And of course, I don't have a sign because I'm brilliant. I'm a brilliant man who really plans for these things after I've used up all my signs. Again, we'll make another one. And we'll do the episode marker. Maybe we'll put it back here with him. Just like on the counter or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think that'll be totally fine. Okay. Let's just make another. I'll just make one sign because, well, I guess you can't make one sign. Just make 3 signs. I tend to lose them. I'm going to put more games right here. So I'm going to put it here. I want it to be prominent, but not too gross. Maybe we pop it just right here on this side. Yeah, we'll do that. Episode 6? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what episode? What episode are we on? Is this episode 4? 5. 5. This has got to be 5. Episode 5. Extra Life Shop at Friesen Factor. There we go, baby. There we go. All set for you. And there he is, the Friesen Factor, Mr. Brandon Friesen himself. Oh, I can right click on him and freak him out. I don't know why I can't trade with him. Maybe it's because he doesn't have a home and he's unhappy. Because he's trapped and in prison. I don't know why this guy I caged and put in captivity won't trade with me reasonably. What a selfish bloke. I can't believe he would feel that way. All right, perfect. And then, yeah, we'll just have to figure out over here what to do with this walkway. Maybe I'll redirect this staircase entirely. Maybe it was a mistake to try to build in right here. Because I don't really feel like I can do anything up to here. So it means I'm pretty limited, which makes me feel like I probably just made a big mistake here, and this should just get closed in. Yeah, I'll redirect the walkway. I'll give it some thought how to close this all together, but this is just gonna look better if I don't do what I did. So that's all closed up. The Extra Life Game Shop right there. The front of it is a GameCube. I think maybe it's just a little. Oh my goodness! Something on a chicken. I don't even want to hurt you, little guy. But you can hurt me, so I should have not killed the chicken. I feel a little bad about that. I guess I could have saved the chicken's life, but whatever. He deserved it. It's the sun. The sun rises on a new day. This is my favorite thing in this world. It just looks so nice with the shaders and everything as the sun rises. So I think we call it there. So this has been a little bit, I feel like it's been a little bit of a long episode, but maybe it hasn't been. But I hope you all have enjoyed it, whether it's been long or short, because I was not keeping track of time. So remember, please, first of all, if you made it this far, if there's a way, I don't know if there's not really one emoji that's going to represent this, but if there's a good emoji to represent chicken jockey after what we've just seen in the comment section below, please leave whatever your representation of a chicken jockey would be in the comments down below. That's my request from you first and foremost. And then, of course, please leave your build suggestions for the next episode, because next week I will add something new to our town. I might try to do a little resource gathering this week to try to get a little more caught up. So I'm prepared to build whatever it is. But yeah, leave your ideas. What does this town need next to make it a home? Let's make a town a home. If that's kind of how that statement goes, right? So I'm pretty freaking thrilled about this. This is a great addition. This feels so homey. To me, this feels so classic, like episode of this show is building a store like this. Like, it has its own jank, of course, but it's just, I don't know. It has a lot of personality too, so I'm pretty thrilled with it. So that'll be our little cove down below when we want to play video games. Everyone hits up the Extra Life Game Shop. Yeah. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I will leave you out once again with the season 5 intro. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you here next week. Bye.